Hello and welcome back to Bricking It, and today we're looking at a modular bathroom. So looking inside, it's this fairly general setup. We've got the sink here and that can represent our chamber entrance, but what we're going to be looking at today are our bathroom stalls. Here we have myrtle floating over the stalls. They're very simply built, just out of a few snot bricks with some 1x4s attached to the front to represent the doors. They're all held together on this long, I think it's a 1x10 across the back, and the walls are just some 1x2s capped off with some tile. And because this is a display and they don't really need to do anything, it's not a play set, just need to be able to see them, they're just 2 studs deep. And they're useful when we're doing Polyjuice Potion or Sectum Sempra, and I've also had them when we've been doing Troll in the bathroom. But I want to upgrade the scene a little bit more and actually, bring the troll into the scene a little bit more. And one of the famous shots in the movie is where he completely wrecks this set of bathroom stalls. So we're going to be replacing those fresh ones with some wrecked ones. Now, building up these stalls starts off along the bottom exactly as it does on the complete set. Just going to put some 1x2s to separate each of the 3 stalls. And across the back we only need a much shorter length. Now, I disastrously run out of 1x4s in sand green, so I'm using 2 1x2s while I order the piece that I'm missing. And this end of the stalls is still going to be largely intact, so we can use a full wall and pop those on, and that's just like the other ones are built. You can see the method of building the intact stalls. So because the troll swept his club through these, this next door is actually going to be hanging ajar because its supporting wall is no longer intact. And to make a slightly open door, we're going to use these cheese wedges instead of the 1x4s. That's going to form the first half of the door. Now, Lego maths being what it is, if I was to put those out on just another snot brick and a plate, that wouldn't work, so we've got to change to a bracket and a plate, and that way when we add these next 2 cheese wedges on and attach them onto the plate behind, they will line up perfectly with this first pair, and that will give us a full, see, it's beautiful even angle. So we've got our door ajar. Obviously it doesn't look like a flat door if you look at it from any other angle than the front, but luckily we're always going to be looking at it from the front. Use a couple more cheese wedges here to represent the smashed wall of the stall. And this third stall is going to have the door completely ripped off, so we're going to need to put an interior in. Just going to use one of these bowls on the inside, another 1x2 with a cheese wedge, and here we're going to start building up the back half of the stall wall. We're going to use one of these snot bricks with studs on 2 sides, a bit of broken wall on the front, and the snot brick there that's poking into the stall is where we're going to attach our toilet cistern. So we're going to start off with just a little 1x1, and then another snot brick in white and a tile on the end. Then we're going to take one of these gold wands, stick that into the bottom, and that's going to form the pipe down supplying the water into the toilet. So that's a fairly nice little toilet stall there, but of course it's been smashed up, so we're going to want to add a little bit more detail. So we're going to have it fountaining water. I'm going to use some of these power effects pieces. Got a 1x1 stud with a hole in it, leaning onto one of the cones in Translight Blue. Then we're going to have this splash piece on top. And that's just going to sit in the toilet and give us quite a dramatic leak. Just flooding out of the toilet and flooding the bathroom. So these go back in exactly where the other ones were. Gives us a bit more visual interest in the back there. And really makes the troll look like he's part of the scene. Use a few random tiles on a couple of these studs just to show where the broken wood's gone. And then we'll bring our troll back into the scene. It actually looks like he's interacting with the bathroom a bit more now. Of course, here we'd add Ron and Hermione and Harry as well. But I've got to add some more studs to the floor. Problem with the troll is he's so tall that once you put the front wall on, you really can't see him. You have to get right down low to actually see into the bathroom from this head-on look. So it really does warrant further investigation, because that's how I usually see it, and that bar's in the way. So we can have a look into our toilet, I'll take that away for now. And there we go. That's our troll in the bathroom with the damaged stalls. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave us a like. If you'd like to join us on social media, that's the name of the channel on TikTok, Instagram and Threads. If you've enjoyed this mock video and would like to see more Hogwarts mock interiors, then please subscribe to Bricking It. Bye bye.